hi everyone, welcome to the Australian Formula 1 podcast. I'm Pep, I'm here with Max. Mate, how are you?
Well mate, how you going? Hi everyone.
Mate, we're here again.
We are.
Number 17.
Woohoo!
And Malaysia is so close.
Malaysia.
We've been waiting.
Malaysia.
We've been waiting for 3 weeks and finally Malaysia's here.
Yeah, I don't like these 3-week breaks. We've got another one in the middle of the year and I don't like that either.
No.
But, had to happen.
Not good. Mate, we today watched qualifying, and to our Australian viewers it's the first time that qualifying's been broadcast in Australia.
It is.
So we've got an hour of qualifying, so we got to see qualifying today, which was awesome.
It's great.
Thank you, Channel 10.
Non-thank you, Channel 9. For all the years you had it and chose not to do it, thank you.
Yeah, but finally Channel 10 have given us qualifying, so we saw it today, mate.
Yeah, it was great.
Mate, it was so good to see the cars up close and not see them flying around at racing speed, to see them in the pits and stuff.
Oh, it was fantastic. And for all our friends in Europe, you must be listening to this and looking at us going, what are you talking about?
We've
Why
had
don't
this
you
for
get
years.
that?
Yeah,
you guys are used to that. Trust me.
it's very exciting for us.
Yeah, in Australia, we've never had it before, as ridiculous as that sounds. So, yeah, we're loving it.
So, mate, let's talk about qualifying a little bit. Let's talk about the excitement of qualifying.
Yeah, mate, and it was an exciting qualifying the last couple of minutes when everyone was doing a hottie. And I must say, mate, I'm pleased to see young Felipe Massa qualifying first. I think it's great. It's a boon. It's a shot over the bows to Kimi, saying, "Don't forget me, Tiger. I'm still here." I thought it was great. What did you think?
Mate, we were saying earlier that the second session was a bit quiet, that they waited to come out until the last minute or two, and so that was they have to fix something about that. But the last session was really exciting. The first session was good, and it was great to see all the cars sort of come in and post their fastest lap in the last couple of seconds.
Yeah, it was exciting.
So first of all it was Kimi, then it was Alonso, and then finally Massa came in. It was great. I loved it.
It was awesome, mate. What do you think about Alonso in second? Twice in a row now that a McLaren's on the front row of the grid.
Yeah, mate. I'm not surprised that Ferrari's on the front row, and you know it was kind of all weekend, as you guys would have seen, that it was kind of Ferrari and McLaren at the front, and then Kubica kind of there with BMW and P5. So they were kind of trading places all weekend, and that's cool.
But you're happy to see Alonso and a McLaren on the front row?
Yes.
Yeah. Twice in a row.
I would have been happier to see Kimi on the front row. In the Ferrari, but
an all Ferrari front row. Ooh. Gee, haven't seen that before. No.
So, mate, we've got Massa on pole.
Yep, we do.
And we've got McLaren up there. And I was stoked to see that Webber was in P10.
Yeah, it was great. It was a bit surprising, but no, I thought he did really well to get into P10.
Yeah.
It's now 2-0. Webber over Coulthard as far as qualies are concerned. To all you Coulthard fans, I'm sorry, get used to it.
Yeah, Webber's won again.
Yeah, again. only shitting. But yeah, it was good to see at least one Red Bull in the top 10, mate. And Coulthard's not far behind. What is he, P11, I think? Oh no, Coulthard P30. He'll get there.
Max, the other thing that we noted down our piece of paper here was that the Renaults didn't get into the top 10.
No,
Heikki was in 11th and Fissi was in 12th. So, for the Renault people, they've got a lot of work to do.
Man, they've got some problems.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, excluding the fact that Alonso is no longer driving for them, they've got some problems. I don't know whether it's the drivers, I don't know whether it's the car itself, I don't know whether it's a combination of the both. But what I do know is that this is not the Renault of old that we know.
Yeah.
I'd be extremely concerned. And now, in saying that, it's only the second race of the year, but I'd be a bit worried. There's something wrong with that car, I think.
Mate, Lewis did well again. BMWs did well. So
I'm not surprised about the BMWs, and quite frankly, I'm not surprised about Lewis either. A lot of you guys pre-season picked him to be a shot out of the blocks, and you're quite right. He's done nothing wrong.
He's done well.
He's doing really well, Pat. I'm really impressed with the young man, both on and off the circuit. He's an impressive guy.
Well, mate, let's just talk about someone who's not doing so well, which is Rubens Barrichello in the Honda. He's qualified 19th. He was knocked out in the first session.
Yeah, I understand he's had an engine change and it's bumped him like way back down. But Button's not done too much better. He's in P15.
Yeah. Goes back to what we said, that Honda, it's got some problems.
It's got some inherent flaws. I mean, it just does. I mean, Honda fans, I'm sorry and all that, you can trump it up its merits, but unfortunately what we've seen so far is not particularly encouraging. And we've got Button even turning around and admitting that the car's got the problems. It's got problems.
Yeah.
Very disappointing from Honda. We expect so much more from them with the budget they've got and the personnel they've got.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as I've in the podcast and some of my comments, I've said I still think it was a big mistake to get rid of Jeff Willis. He's not the be-all and end-all of getting them out of their problems, but they've replaced a guy who is a racer and a good engineer with someone that I don't think is.
Well, Max, Malaysia is like a few hours away now. It's getting very exciting.
Excellent.
And we've got our tips written down here for who we think is going to win in Malaysia.
We do.
And, mate, I'm calling Alonso to win the race. I think that there's going to be a first corner incident. I think something's going to happen on the first corner, and there's going to be maybe a crash or something. So Alonso's going to come through and win the race. But mate, you don't agree with me?
No, I don't.
No.
I think Adrian Sutil is going to come from basically last or second last, and it's going to scorch past everyone on the inside like I do on the PlayStation 2 game. And he'll
Spike it a win.
Yeah, he'll be P6 by the first corner, and then he'll go. No, only joking. I think Massa will win. I think Massa will get to the first corner first, being in pole and all.
Yeah.
And I hope I'm wrong, but I hope it's not another case as we had in Melbourne recently, where Kimi built up a 20-second lead and it was fairly pedestrian from there on in. I'd like some close racing at the front, and I'd like them all to get through the first corner unscathed. I've got a feeling that will happen, being only the second race of the year, everyone's after maximum points, even more so. But yeah, I'm picking Massa to pick up.
Max, you did very well there, competing with the biplanes and the helicopters that are going over at the moment.
We have a replica Red Baron aeroplane, biplane.
Oh, that was awesome. You just did so well against that noise pollution there. That was great.
Massive fan of noise pollution.
Let me look at mine. I'm saying Alonso, Kimi and Lewis.
Yep, you are.
I think Lewis is going to do well again. I think he's going to be on the podium. I'm warming to Lewis, Max. I like him.
You are?
I am. I like Lewis.
In a totally non-man, non-sexual way, but he is.
In a totally platonic way, I think Lewis is awesome.
Yeah, it's platonic. Yeah.
So
he is. He's great. He's good.
Who is your top three, Max? Feel free to look at the...
Mate, I will. Massa, then I'm picking Alonso. I'm picking the pecking order, Massa, Alonso and Kimi.
Right.
I'm picking the top three qualifiers. Okay, there's been a lot of speculation about Kimi's car and the like. I don't think Ferrari are foolish enough to replace the engine now and potentially go back to P13 when there's not that much wrong with the engine, if you believe what Jean Todt says.
Jean Todt.
Little Napoleon Bonaparte.
Really?
But I don't think they'd take a risk with the car if it meant the car not getting maximum points or any points at all. So I think Kimi will come through.
Mate, we're both saying that Ferrari's going to do well, McLaren's going to do well, so it's kind of the same as Melbourne, I guess.
Well, no one else has stuck their hands up, really. I mean, it's still the the Ferrari-McLaren show. That's patent pending as well.
Yeah.
McLaren.
Yeah.
You can't use it. I think they've shown themselves head and shoulders above the rest, but I am impressed with BMW this year for Heidfeld to qualify fifth, right up there. I'm impressed, but I'm not overly surprised by Ferrari and McLaren's pace this year. I am surprised that Renault have fallen off the perch so much.
Well, guys, probably by the time you see this podcast, the race will be over, but still our tips are out there, so we'll see what happens. Enjoy the race, guys. We're going to be watching it tonight. It's going to be awesome.
You bet. We're lucky we got an early race tonight. It's on at 10:40 in Sydney.
10:40 p.m. But a long weekend.
Yeah, long weekend. We don't have to go to work tomorrow. It's Sunday here. Woohoo! All right.